So trailer number 2 for Grand Theft Auto just released on May 6th, and it took me down a rabbit hole. It started making me go crazy because if you don't know, I am a huge Grand Theft Auto fan. I'm a gamer, but to be real with you, my game of choice is Grand Theft Auto. I am a huge Rockstar fan. Rockstar is my favorite developer in the GTA games. The GTA games, all of them are my favorite games. And I remember when I first got the bug, when I went to a sleepover at my friend's house back in 2002, maybe 2003, I played Grand Theft Auto Vice City for the first time. I got in trouble. Well, my homeboy got in trouble because his dad told us to go to sleep by a certain time. Everybody went to sleep. I got back up and I played that game until I passed out. I was just infatuated with the freedom. I was infatuated with the music, the style, just having control over this avatar and this character. I just never experienced anything like that. And I think Grand Theft Auto definitely, the kids from the hood gravitated towards it because it lets you get a lifestyle that you didn't even have, right? It lets you see things and do things that you didn't ever think you were going to be able to do because you were from a certain side of the town. And it captured the hood even more when they came out with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip.
When I saw this trailer, it made me start thinking about the Matrix, and it took me down a rabbit hole because I saw what the Matrix is. Graphics are so realistic. They look so good. It made me understand, okay, yeah, we eventually will go into a machine. They are eventually going to make something that mirrors our reality, and we're not going to be able to tell the difference. And I might sign up for it because I know how addicted I am to Grand Theft Auto.
These are real niggas they're using. Why you think the graphics are so good? Real niggas? Oh my God, I'm a real nigga. I'm in trap.
Wait, I'm confused. So you do this dialogue with like everybody or?
No, listen, we have to find somebody right now to help us.
When Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, I didn't go to school for a week my freshman year until I beat this game. I was just extremely addicted to it. And because the circumstances of my life were pretty harsh, I felt freedom. I felt like I could buy a car. I could change my reality by putting in work and doing what I'm told, right? Because oftentimes when you're from where I'm from, you can follow all the rules and still end up worse off. So when I found the game like Grand Theft Auto, where if you follow the rules, eventually you'll be rich, you'll have all the success and whatever, I really gravitated towards it, right? And I just know that the beast is real. Looking at that trailer, just like, oh, this is happening. And I knew for a fact that Grand Theft Auto wasn't coming out this year. It was supposed to be coming out holiday season, but it got delayed back until May 26, 2026. Now, I study Rockstar. I'm a big Rockstar fan. Their games are built off of satire of American culture, of certain parts and pieces of American culture. Red Dead Redemption is a satire of the Wild West. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is a satire, a parody and a satire of the 90s hip-hop LA culture, right? That gang, hip-hop, casino, Tupac, it was a parody of that time. CJ from San Andreas, Young Melee, which we're going to get into, he was really from LA, so they really tapped in and grabbed these certain people from these certain time periods so it can get a more authentic feel. I knew that they weren't going to miss an opportunity to use 666 as their marketing, and that's what got me going down this crazy rabbit hole because I started to just see everything for what it really was. What I realized about the machine and what I realized about the Matrix is how they use black culture, how they use hip-hop culture in order to suck you in. One of the best-selling video games of all time.
Catch a straggler with the shotgun, hitting him up with that Grove Street lock and a dirty slingshot, no Levi.
Everybody know CJ from San Andreas. I was just listening to Rayvon Project and he was talking about CJ from San Andreas taught me how to drive. This is a very pivotal game in the black community, whether they like it or not. If you are a gamer, this is one of the first games you probably was addicted to, or it was one of those things where you had to play, you had to go to a friend's house, you couldn't play it yourself. There was a lot of controversy when Grand Theft Auto came out and it started hitting the scene. Hillary Clinton tried to get it banned.
That the Federal Trade Commission should investigate the publication of the video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas to determine if the publisher intentionally deceived the Entertainment Software Ratings Board.
When San Andreas came out, there was a mini game called Hot Coffee that was a simulator, that was a simulator, and it, they had to take it out, take it off the shelves, and I just realized how much this changed the gaming industry, right? And how much a lot of games are still trying to replicate the success of this, the open worlds, the side activities, all these different things. It really showed me how hip hop is everything and hip hop is anywhere, right? And then you got CJ from San Andreas, which is Young Melee, which is really a dude from LA, right? Young Melee didn't get done right.
Like I said, I have no gripe with Rockstar. I'm good with it.
Them motherfuckers ain't gotta never do shit for me again. The thing of it was this: I just feel a certain type of way. If I make $1 billion, if I make $1 million with a motherfucker, man, I'm gonna try to make sure they cool. When you try to convince somebody that they family, and then you treat them like they not afterwards, that's some bullshit.
From his words, he didn't really like what Rockstar did. He said, F Rockstar. Rockstar made a lot of money. They used the culture, and then they moved on to the next. They did double back for Grand Theft Auto 5 and got Young Melee cousin, Franklin, from Grand Theft Auto 5. Franklin from Grand Theft Auto 5 is the real CJ from San Andreas' cousin, and his name is Solo, Sean Solo Fontano. He actually took a West Side Connection chain off of Ice Cube and them back in the day. So Franklin from Grand Theft Auto 5 is a real facts. The real Franklin is a real one, Solo. And these both are rappers. He has talked favorably about Rockstar, right? And he's talked favorably about the Grand Theft Auto team and what they've done for him.
It's a different crew that's there when for my stuff, you know what I'm saying, than it was for your stuff. I went through the same thing you went through.
Maybe Young Melee didn't get the same deal, but they didn't know back then that, video gaming was still a fad. It was still something that wasn't like as big as it is now. Now, Grand Theft Auto 5, because of GTA Online, is the biggest entertainment property of all time, right? And I say all of that to just give y'all some backstory about how these big entertainment properties are connected to hip hop. Grand Theft Auto 5 wouldn't exist. It literally was a remake of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The success of Grand Theft Auto was built off the back of hip hop culture. If you know gaming, anybody knows, even though, don't get me wrong, Vice City is amazing. I love Vice City. Having Ray Liotta voice the main protagonist, Vice City was amazing. Grand Theft Auto 3 broke down the doors. Vice City was like, yeah, I'm here. And Grand Theft Auto San Andreas took it to the moon.
Welcome to San Andreas. I'm CJ from Grove Street.
I loved Grand Theft Auto. I love Rockstar team. I would love to work with them. I love their work. I love their satire. I understand their work. And I don't think they had ill will. They have a harm in, misusing, hip hop culture and black culture to promote themselves. I don't think that that's their intention. That's just America. If you're going to make a satire video game off of America, you're going to have to exploit some black people. Like I said, this trailer just took me down a bunch of different rabbit holes. Because when I see something, I see the bigger picture. I don't really see, when I see the micro, I see the macro behind it. So I start thinking about Fortnite as well. Like, Fortnite is another game that changed the industry, and it got really popular and it made a bunch of money when it basically created this thing called emotes. And if you're a parent or if you know anything about gaming, you know what emotes are. They're usually like movements and dances that people do. And Fortnite utilized, the Carlton dance, the shoot dance, the what's this guy's name dance, the backpack kid dance, right? And because you can't monetize movement, they did not make, the people that created those dances didn't make any money. Fortnite make billions of dollars. The game is free. The way they make money is off of the skins, the character costumes, and the dances. And they made so much money off the shoot dance, right? Block Boy JB. If Block Boy JB got a cut of that shoot dance, he'll be a millionaire, damn near trillionaire. He probably would never have to work. You never hear a song from him again. Same thing with Alfonso, or I forget his last name, but same thing with Carlton. He did that dance, but because you cannot monetize body movement, they didn't get no money.
For around $8, players can bust a move just like Carlton. Fortnite calls it the fresh emote, but Ribeiro is calling it downright illegal, and he's taking action.
Same thing with Backpack Kid. He tried to sue Fortnite, and he didn't win because you can't monetize movement. He did the little thing, everything, that wire thing that everybody was doing. So I just started looking at it like, yo, dang, they be building and pushing the next off of us. And it started making me think about streaming, how the matrix that is streaming, right, taking a lot of the soul out of the art, making it about numbers and metrics and algorithms, that was put on the back of Drake to usher in this new era of streaming, to where 50% of the internet is bots. Like, it's real people listening to this.
These artists are on these streaming forums. They are on these streaming platforms. Even from a guy like a J. Cole that say how many artists got streams from these bots. They not as hot as they seem. Well, J. Cole is a part of that system as well, and he don't even know it.
Is it streaming farms? Are people putting it on, listening to it, and putting it on silent so they can get the streaming numbers? It just started making me think about how hip-hop is in the center of everything if you just peel back the layers. One of my favorite games of all times is Streets Volume 2. I keep it in a case because it's extremely important to me. is extremely important. One of my favorite games, hip hop. And then I started thinking about how people be so down bad on hip hop and how negative it is for the community. But if you look at what GTA has done to myself, I skipped school for a week my freshman year just to play a video game. It got me addicted. I'm not gonna lie. The games that I've played the most, and don't make fun of me, is Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto in general, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Chinatown Wars, Liberty City Stories. I've played them all. I love them. I've played those probably the most. My most gaming hours throughout the history of my life have come from Fortnite, just because it's been out for so long and me and my brother play it and I play with my little cousins, and I just like Fortnite. It's something to just put on, easy, cool. They always got new updates. It's free. And GTA. Those are the two games that I've played the most. I have myself have been conflicted with this. When you look at that world that they created, man, it just shows me how, you know, Grand Theft Auto and all of these different things, how they utilize hip hop to build their businesses, how they utilize hip hop to make money, and how the system utilizes hip hop and black culture to usher in the new whatever, the new system, the new Matrix, as I like to call it, man. Matrix is one of my favorite movies of all time. I always say Matrix was a documentary that we wasn't supposed to discover, but I started thinking about how many matrices we've been through. How many matrices has the evil entities put us through in order to make us lose our faith and lose who we are. It just made me go crazy because I see another one coming. If they're talking about putting us in the machine and we're going, and Joe Rogan says this all the time, we're just the sex organs of the machine world, which means we're here to literally build the machines up so they can take over, right? I feel as though if you just look at that trailer, man, where we're going in the future is crazy.
We have to find somebody right now to help us.
What are you
we
saying?
have to go right now.
But this shit look real as fuck.
Actually, we did.
I'm getting scared,
Before
bro.
we get the controller, we got to go.
What controller? Oh shit! Did I press something? What do you?
Bro, this game look real as a bitch.
Nah, bro, and they got a local multiplayer on this mug.
As long as hip hop is the soundtrack, I'll be all right. I know a lot because no matter what, they could defeat the flesh, but they could never ever kill me. You get what I'm saying? They might defeat the flesh, but they could never kill me. As long as I'm able to bop to that beat and catch it, I'm gonna be all right. I was even thinking about how Fortnite is using sneakers. When I look at even Fortnite using Jordans, you can buy Jordans on Fortnite. You can buy exclusive sneakers on Fortnite, and there are exclusive, like they only release them certain times. You can buy them for your character on Fortnite. That's black culture. So I just look at how black hip hop culture is always the centerpiece of everything that is capitalism, that is these mega corporations. If you look back and you peel back the layers, man, who our foundation, who we are, is always used in order to set in the next. So that's just something I wanted to talk about, man. Go check out that GTA 6 trailer. Let me know how you feel about this, man. I know this was a little bit everywhere, but this is just one of those videos where I just kind of had to just say my opinion, you know, on what I see. You know, that GTA 6 trailer, man, that machine, that beast is coming, man. And I'm using 666. It was for a reason, you know, it's for a reason, man. It's happening, man. If you know how much money people have spent on GTA Online already, it's crazy. I can imagine what they're building next. They made more money than any other entertainment property ever with GTA Online. That's more money than Star Wars, more money than Pokemon, more money than you name it. Grand Theft Auto has grossed more money than that. So imagine what's coming, right? And they made the trailer off of the base PS5 model, not the PS5 Pro. There is a new PS5 Pro. Nah, they didn't go that far. They made it off the base PS5 model. So by the time we get the PlayStation 6 Pro, bro, it's going to eventually you're not going to know the difference between reality and the basis of that and how they pushing that is hip hop. Go watch that trailer. Look at how much black culture is in it. Look how much hip hop is in it, right? If you play any of the GTA games, you'll see how much hip hop and black culture is the fabric of Grand Theft Auto. Even Fortnite, with all of the emojis and the dances that people have done on TikTok, they'll take a TikTok dance right off of TikTok, put it on there, charge people whatever amount of V-Bucks it is, and you got to spend real dollars to get. It's crazy, right? And we never get paid off of it. So like every stadium you go to, they use hip hop. Hip hop is really important. Hip hop and black culture and black music is really important to America. But I'm out of here, man. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. If you want to join to be a member of this channel, link is in the description, or you can hit the join button if that's an option. And if you want to donate to this channel to help me out and further the mission over here, you can donate to this Cash App. Anything is appreciated. If you just like, comment, and subscribe, that is enough. Share this with people. Talk about this. Promote this on your Facebook or wherever you you put things, man. I would definitely appreciate it. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Read my soul out. Peace. The Matrix is coming, baby. The Matrix is coming. If we already not in it.